The Galactic Council had assembled for the 7,003rd time, their collective desperation palpable in the crystalline hall. Representatives from the Vextheri, the Silicon Collective, the ethereal minds of Zephan, and 17 other species sat in uncomfortable silence, staring at the holographic display of a single line of text that had haunted them for millennia. Knock, knock. Who's there? The answer determines the fate of all consciousness. The riddle had appeared 5,000 years ago on a monument discovered in the ruins of the first builders, a civilization that had vanished without explanation. Every species had invested countless resources trying to solve it. Their greatest philosophers had debated its meaning. Their quantum computers had processed every possible interpretation. Their mystics had meditated upon it for centuries. Nothing worked. The humans had only joined the Galactic Council 50 years ago, and most species regarded them as primitive children playing with technology they didn't understand. They were tolerated barely because their genetic diversity had proven useful for certain biological research. But solving an ancient galactic mystery? Preposterous. Dr. Vextheri 9, a being of pure crystalline consciousness, spoke first. The riddle is clearly a mathematical proof encoded in linguistic form. My analysis suggests. No, interrupted Zeph 1, an ethereal mind that existed as pure thought. It is a philosophical koan designed to test the limits of consciousness itself. Only through transcendence can we. You are both wrong, growled Crixthor, the Silicon Collective's representative. It is a technical specification for interdimensional travel. The knock represents. They fell silent as a small human girl was escorted into the chamber. Her name was Maya Chun, age 7, daughter of the human delegation's cultural liaison. She had apparently wandered away from the observation deck and somehow made her way into the heart of the council. The assembled beings paused in their debate, uncertain how to proceed. A child, a human child. Maya looked up at them with curious eyes, completely unafraid of the towering aliens and floating consciousness matrices around her. Her gaze landed on the holographic riddle. Oh, she said simply. That's easy. The entire chamber seemed to hold its breath. Easy. Dr. Vextheri-9's crystals shimmered with agitation. Enlighten us, human offspring. What does the riddle mean? Maya pointed to the text. Well, someone knocks on the door. So you say, who's there? That's just how knock-knock jokes work. It's not a mystery. It's a joke. Silence. Crixthor's processor's word. A joke. Yeah, Maya said, swinging her legs. My dad taught me these. So like someone knocks, and you say, who's there? And then they say something funny, and then you say that word, and then they say something else that sounds funny with it. It's silly. Zeph 1, existing partially in dimensions humans couldn't perceive, suddenly seemed to flutter with something that might have been laughter. Oh my. Oh, we were right, but also so very wrong. Dr. Vextheri-9 began to vibrate at a frequency that made the chamber's walls hum. We approached it as a problem requiring solution. But it's not a problem. It's an expression of something deeper. The first builders were showing us humor, social bonding, the ability to be illogical and find meaning in randomness. Crixthor's voice was quiet when he spoke. Every advanced civilization develops mathematics, language, and technology. But humor, the choice to be illogical and find joy in it, that's something else entirely. That's wisdom. Maya tilted her head. Can I finish the joke? Knock, knock. Who's there? The assembled beings responded in unison, their diverse forms suddenly united by something they hadn't understood they were missing. The first builders, Maya said with a grin. They were just saying hello. They want to make sure we were smart enough to understand that being smart isn't just about solving problems. It's about knowing when not to. The Galactic Council fell silent once more. Then, across the chamber, in a symphony of whistles, harmonic vibrations, and crystalline chimes, something unprecedented happened. The aliens laughed. For the first time in recorded history, consciousness across every species simultaneously grasped something fundamental. That the greatest mysteries sometimes have the simplest answers, and that the most profound wisdom often comes wrapped in the sound of laughter.